Dev Narain versus State of Uttar Pradesh. A detailed overview. The importance of the case. In this case, the Supreme Court's ruling reinforced the broad principles of self-defense under Indian law, elaborating on the preventive nature of the right to private defense and clarifying that individuals need not wait to suffer grievous harm before defending themselves. The background of the case. The dispute arose over the possession of land in village Baruara of district Ghazipur. There were ongoing legal proceedings between the complainants and the accused over title and possession. On 17th of September 1965, a clash occurred between the parties resulting in the death of one person named Chandrama. The Sessions Court acquitted all the accused, including Dev Narain, ruling that the complainant's party had unlawfully tried to disrupt possession. The court held that the accused acted in self-defense and had not exceeded the right to private defense. On appeal, the High Court upheld the right to private defense but convicted Dev Narain for exceeding that right. The court held that Dev Narain's spear wound to Chandrama's chest was disproportionate to the threat faced and convicted him under Section 304 IPC. Dev Narain appealed to the Supreme Court challenging the High Court's decision to convict him under Section 304 of IPC.
The Supreme Court overturned the High Court's ruling, finding that Dev Narain had acted within his right to private defense. Section 102 IPC states that the right to private defense arises with a reasonable apprehension of danger, even before an offense occurs. The court emphasized that one cannot expect individuals in a state of panic to act with precise judgment in self-defense situations. Explaining further, the Supreme Court held that according to Section 102 of the Indian Penal Code, the right of private defense starts when there is a reasonable fear of bodily harm from an attempt or threat to commit an offense. This right remains in effect as long as the apprehension of immediate danger persists. The threat must involve present and imminent danger, not distant or hypothetical harm. The principle allows the use of force in self-defense when a crime is attempted through force. The High Court's view that the appellant should have waited for a more serious injury before using force was incorrect. The law permits self-defense against the mere apprehension of harm. The High Court's judgment was flawed because it deemed the use of a spear against lathi attacks inappropriate. Lathis targeting vulnerable areas, like the head, can be as deadly, justifying the use of a spear in self-defense. There is no universal rule about the types of injuries caused by spears or lathis, as the injury severity depends on the force and location of the strike. The Supreme Court further held that the High Court wrongly denied the appellant's right to self-defense due to his use of a spear, despite the complainant's party using unlawful force. The court's expectation for the appellant to act with perfect judgment under stress was unrealistic. In cases of severe aggression, it is impractical to expect precise measurement of the force needed to neutralize the threat. The Sessions Judge's acquittal of all accused was reasonable based on the evidence, but the High Court selectively convicted the appellant. This inconsistency, along with the misapplication of the law, led to a clear miscarriage of justice. The appeal was successful, and the appellant was acquitted.
Thanks for watching.